What are the main bullet points then that we're going to look at in this session? We're going to cover social care costs and anti-avoidance measures and some of the proposed reforms. How should you advise the donor intending to make the gift? Capacity, a very difficult judgment call. We have some illustrative cases for this and throughout. Capacity and other considerations, what you do before and after accepting instructions, the client's expectations, their objectives and understanding. Do they really understand what they're asking you to do? We'll look at the involvement sometimes of the court of protection in appropriate cases. We'll look at conditional gifts, a tricky area. And the question, is the client making a loan or a gift? Quite a few cases on that, often around the gift of a family home. Tax implications, capital gains tax, inheritance tax, passing on a home, SDLT, and the notion of what is chargeable consideration. Undue influence, conflict of interest. Who are you acting for? Not always the easiest question to answer. Money laundering or fraud and gifts set aside for mistake. We have a case on the failure to register a restriction to protect the gift. So it's Gosden and Halliwell Landau. We'll look at insolvency questions where a deed of gift is revealed on a title. What are tainted gifts? We'll briefly look at those. And the question of joint donors and joint donees, what to look out for. And deathbed gifts, maybe a morbid topic, but what are the rules on that? I'll put towards the end of the notes, if you wanted to look more specifically on gift of the family home, discussion points, receiving instructions from the father who owns a home worth £200,000 and tells you he wants to give it to his son for £10. What do you need to think about? Do you act on the basis of execution only? Is it to be a transfer of equity or a sale and purchase? Can you act for both parties? What if there's a subsisting mortgage? What are the tax implications? What stamp duty is payable? Is there evidence of undue influence? These are some of the points you might want to discuss, given what we've explained during this lecture.